All right, man, we back. Should have brought some fucking water with me because it's hot as hell. But hopefully this video ain't gonna be too long. But y'all see the title, man. I want to talk about the whole chosen ones or somebody being chosen. That whole quote unquote that whole thing, right? Um, I don't know if it's still like this, but I remember at one point my YouTube feed was full of a lot of this chosen one uh content, right? And I think this was mainly like around when COVID was going on. It was a lot of that stuff, you know, finding its way into my algorithm, right? And it was all good, it helped me a lot at the time. And it's not a video necessarily like bashing uh, any kind of content like that, but I want to kind of expand on this whole concept of being chosen. I think in a way that I don't think I've heard anybody break it down in. Um, but really, what it is, man, is from my understanding, I've come to believe that the whole notion of being chosen or being a chosen one, all that really means, man, is that you chose yourself. You chose to listen to yourself. You chose to take care of yourself. You chose to listen to yourself. Like that's to me, that's really all that shit means, man. Like you think for yourself and you chose to be authentic in a world that promotes conformity, right? Like on the most basic level, I think that's really all being chosen is you chose you. It's not necessarily about, being chosen by God or being chosen by the universe, which, in a way is you choosing yourself. And I'm not about to expand on that at all because it'll take a minute for me to do that. But if you know, you know, right? But you just you have to have done the internal work, or you're doing the internal work, because the work never ends. It's always ongoing. Um, but to me, that's really all that shit means is you chose yourself, man. Amongst or amidst all the noise and the nonsense and the manipulation and all these rules and standards and what's expected and all these traditions, all that, stuff that was honestly indoctrinated into us. Instead of just falling for that, you chose to walk your own path. You chose to think for yourself. You chose to build a life that you can be satisfied with, not the one that you're supposed to be satisfied with, or the one that you're, um, I guess, handed to you, or programmed into believing that that's what you want. That's all that shit is to me, bro. Like you are living life on your own terms because you made that choice. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people that don't identify as being a chosen one are people that are just a product of the system, a product of society, a product of programming and propaganda and all that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? They're just a product of that. And it's like they play the victim. So it's like they feel like they don't have any say so. Well, that's just what you're supposed to do. It's like, no, that's what you chose to believe that was what you're supposed to do. Like that's the choice that they made. Like chosen ones choose themselves, and everybody else, uh, or the opposite of that, is choosing to believe in something outside of themselves. That's all it is. We're all making choices, regardless of how conscious or unconscious we are. We're all just making choices. We all still have the power to make choices. Like that's literally what we do every single day, 24/7. Everything we do is a choice. I chose to make this video today. I could have just went home, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, no, I want to make something because I want to put out a good bit of content since I've been down, or since I was down all last week. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, you know what I'm saying? And I chose that because I had stuff going on. So I chose not to, uh, produce anything during that time. It wasn't, oh, I got so much going on and I just can't. No. Just be honest and say that you chose not to. it's perfectly fine to choose to and to not to do things. It's perfectly fine to choose to do the things that you know you need to be doing, and it's also okay to choose to not do the things that you know that you need to be doing, right? The difference is, don't play the victim and make it seem like it was something outside of you. No, because that's genuinely what society kind of makes us want to be that way. It's like it programs us to not be accountable. That's really what it is. And that's why it's always somebody else's fault when something goes wrong, or you don't have the thing that you have, or you're not in the position that you want to be in life. It's always outside of you. But don't be that person, man. Don't well, you can be that person, but if you're watching this video, bro, don't be that person. Don't be the person playing the victim and relinquishing responsibility and accountability, really for selfish reasons. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to fuck up. It's okay to make mistakes, bro. Like, but own up to your shit. That's, to me, that's a powerful person. When you're like, you know what, I messed up, or I could have did this better. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that choose themselves, I've noticed that they keep a really small circle. They don't really like a lot of people around them, because they know that a lot of people play the victim. A lot of people have this like sob story, this bullshit narrative going on, and like this story that they created, and now they believe it. Like, bro, I don't have time for that shit, bro. I'm living my own life, and my life gets better the more accountability that I take, because I realize how much say so I actually have, instead of just feeling like I'm on the conveyor belt like most people do, living life based off of standards that's just not even their own, man. So that's pretty much all I got, man. That's my take on being chosen. You just chose yourself. That's all. So I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. Y'all take it easy. Peace.